Hello, my name is Earth and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be showcasing the full Riviera collection of items, as well as sort them through categories for you and show you which one that can be dyed. There's a lot of items under this category, so let's get to it. Let me put everything in my inventory here and then let me categorize it for you. Okay, so here we have the 4 Riviera carpet that we have available to us. We have the Riviera rug, the Riviera doormat, the Riviera oval rug, the Riviera French rug, and I threw in the Riviera cushion in as a bonus. All of these carpets are not dyeable. And over here we have both Riviera beds here. Obviously this one is way better, more details here with the Riviera canopy bed, but the Riviera bed itself is actually dyeable, so let me show you a couple different ways that you can dye it. Okay, so this is what it looks as a red, so only really the bottom part dyes. It's actually not that impressive to me, but if you were looking for a simple bed, the Riviera bed can match most of your themes. This is just disappointing in general. Next up, let's do chairs and couches. All right, next up we have chairs and armchairs, couches and benches and stools. So we have a little bit of a selection here. We have a Riviera stool that is dyeable. We have our Riviera chair. This is also dyeable. We have the classic, I'm sure you guys see them a lot, the Riviera couch and the Riviera armchair. Fun fact, there is a mount of this specific couch. They have beautiful metallic detailing right in the back here. And then we have our Riviera bench. It's a 2-seater. And that is also dyeable. So let me show you the dyeable version. All right, so let's see what these look like or which parts can be dyed. So I really like the turquoise because it's a bright color and we'll be able to really identify the dyeable pieces easily. So turquoise here, you can just dye the center part here. It's pretty simple. For the chair, same rule apply. It is also actually quite simple. You just dye the bottom part here. And the bench as well, it's only the bottom part that dyes. And then for the Riviera bench, this is the part here, so it's just the bottom part. The actual banner stays the same color, although it does give you a little bit more of a pastel wash to it. It's actually really nice if you wanted to customize. It's just that because of the banners, you're kind of limited on the colors that you actually want. Next up, we have our Riviera partition. Now there's 3 partition and a pillar here. So let's start with the pillar, non-dyeable pillar. It'll always have that kind of marble texture. This is just the regular Riviera pillar. Here we have our basic wood Riviera partition, undyeable. Then we have our Riviera half partition, which is also undyeable. And then we have, this one's actually quite unique, Riviera blank partition. So you can actually, you can't dye this partition. However, I want to show you something really neat that you can do with it that actually not a lot of people do. It's really nice that you can get your wooden effect on this one. However, when you exit your housing menu, you can actually click on it and apply a design, and you can actually put fake walls using wallpaper this way, and you can use it with all the wallpapers in the game, but it's actually really, really neat. Or you can take your wallpaper away and you revert back to your wooden white slat walls. It's actually pretty cool. Next up, we have 4 tables. They are all Riviera table, and they're actually all dyeable as well. So first up, we have a round table here, Riviera round table. What a unique name. Here we go, we have a Riviera counter, which I honestly think it looks more like a table personally. Then we have our Riviera table, and then we have a Riviera dining table. Let's have a look at how these items dye. So clicking on them here, I'm gonna put turquoise once again because it's a perfect way to showcase which parts are dyeable. So it's actually really nice looking with the black details here. I really like this one. Let's grab a yellow or an orange. A metallic color actually don't quite work. They don't work at all. So metallic colors won't actually dye this. So you can't give it a metallic tone to it. Let's do like bright red. Bam. Oh, that is too much. This one here is also dyeable. The lower part of it under the kind of cover is dyeable. The legs are a little bit as well. Let's grab that blue. Bam. That actually looks terrible. Let's maybe not do this color. The small table here actually dyes really well. Looking at it, I really enjoy the lighter color to make the red contrast. The red detailings on both of these you can't really do much about. So if you're wanting to do color themes that don't fit with red, you might not go for those pieces. I actually don't mind it in pink. It's actually quite cute. And lastly, our dinner table. Only the middle piece here will be dyeable, and the bottom parts as well. This one with the metallic detail to it, you have a little bit more flexibility. However, your bright colors are actually not as bright as they could be. I feel like they're kind of washed out a little bit by the wooden effect. So other than that, it's looking pretty good. Next up, we have 3 tabletop food items. Nobody ever talks about the food items, but there's 3 Riviera items. We got our Riviera breakfast, our Riviera lunch, and our Riviera supper. You can all get these on the market board. Now, like every other food item, once you eat them 10 times, you're just left with dishes. Honestly, I don't quite use the food items as decoration, but it's always a little addition to your house if you want to make it feel a little bit more lived in. Honestly, this sandwich, this orange juice, looks amazing. And even these sausages and coffee, I would 100% have these items for real, in real life. Okay, next up we have 2 items that are kind of in the category of their own. We have our Riviera wardrobe right here and our Riviera cupboard, both of which can be dyeable to any colors that you want. I actually don't mind the green with the metallic details to it. The Riverias have really nice detail. One thing with most of the Riviera pieces is that most of them will actually keep a wood tone to it. They all have metallic details, or some of it have it, but most of them are also made of wood, so you can see a lot of carvings that are really nice detailing. And one of the downfall of the Riviera items, however, is that they also, most of them have red details to it that you just can't get rid of. It's not necessarily bad if your decor is red, but if you're looking for a green or a blue, you might find it a little bit jarring, but these look really good. All right, next up, we're gonna do bookcases. Okay, so we have 2 bookcases here, your classic Riviera bookshelf, and then here you have your Riviera open shelf bookshelf. This one I'm going to keep out for a while just because we're going to show you all the tabletop items right on them, as you can put them at different levels. Your open case bookshelf is not dyeable. However, you can get a really nice finish on your regular bookshelf with changing the background color of it. Look how beautiful that is in purple, or even in those teal colors. You can really, with the metallic detailing with it, you really get a really nice finish to it. Here's 2 more Riviera items that kind of are in the category of their own. So we have our bathtub and we have the Riviera desk. I'm surprised there's only 1 desk in this collection. The desk is dyeable. As most of the Riviera items, the metallic details still stays there, and you still can't dye them in a metallic color. However, you can still dye them on your bright colors, the ones that we all love, like your turquoise or even your bright red, but it will still remain a little bit toned down, and you're gonna still see your wood grain in there as well. The bathtub, unfortunately, comes as is. It is undyeable. Okay, so we're almost done with the Riviera collection here. We have the Riviera stall, which is kind of like a bench slash a decor item. We have your Riviera wall shelf. Now, if you've ever glitched in this game, if you ever floated anything, the Riviera wall shelf is your best friend. You'll see me use this in all of my tricks and tips videos. I love this item because it is thin enough. You can float almost anything using it. I'm sure you'll learn to love this as well. This is wall mounted, obviously. You can't put it anywhere else, but you can put items on it. So here we have our Riviera flower pot. You can put them on shelves, you can put them on surfaces, you can put them on bookcases. This you can actually plant flowers in. You have your Riviera vase, which is the same as the flower pot. You can plant any flowers in there, and we're glitching. Here you go, bam. So you can put your flower vases on top of tables. You can put them on top of shelves as well. You can pick whatever flowers you want in there. We have our Riviera flower vase. It's the exact same vase, except it already comes with flowers that you can't change. And again, you can have them on the wall shelves, you can have them on tables, you can have them on bookshelves. They look great anywhere. Then we have our Riviera table chronometer. Now this is it's just a decoration. Again, it's another tabletop. You can have it on your benches and your tables, and you can have them on your shelf. I've also prepared here, we have 2 lighting items, 2 lanterns. So here we have the Riviera lantern. This one is also a tabletop, so you can put it wherever you want. It's also a very, very good lantern to float anywhere if you wanted to add a little bit of lighting. You can look at other videos that I have if you want to learn how to lift stuff. And here we have our floor lamp. And like it says in the name, this one can't actually go on shelving units unless you lift them. But what I really like to do is I like to clip it through other items, let's say the bed here, and you have kind of like a bedside table. I love the light of this. I find that it's bright enough, but also it just has nice little detailing. And that concludes the full collection of the Riviera items as of early 2022. I hope that this has been helpful at showing you all these beautiful pieces. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you want to see more housing furniture collection and learn some housing tips and tricks. If you want to see some live Final Fantasy XIV, tune into my Twitch channel every Sunday. I'm also live every day but Wednesdays with RPGs and TRPGs content over there. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments which collections you'd like to see me do next. YouTube's algorithm really thinks that you're going to enjoy this video over here, so why don't you try it out? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!